Welcome to another yoga video. Today our focus will be on hips. It became almost normal to have issues with hips, to have stiff hip flexors, tight hips, and that's because of lots of sitting or just lack of stretching, lack of strengthening the hips. So today we're going to look at this. We're going to focus on strengthening the hips as well as stretching them. So without any more talking, let's get to it. So I'm going to ask you to find a comfortable seat. Can be sitting on your heels, can be sitting on the floor, cross your legs, or sitting on a pillow, whatever you want to sit on. And just gently close your eyes. Take a moment of stillness here. Just arrive to this place. Allow yourself to be completely calm. And as always, I'm going to ask you to get rid of everything you don't need right now. Just for the length of this video. Get rid of all the stress in your life, all the stress that's happening in the world. You can get back to it if you want after the practice, but just for now, get rid of it. You're not gonna need it. Try to really use this time as your me time. Because again, this might be the only time of the day when you have actually time to turn off all the distractions and be completely present. And now try to bring all your attention to what you sense. And now try to bring all your attention to the sensations you feel in your body. Try to feel the temperature in the room or outside if you are outside. Try to focus on all the sounds you can hear. And even though your eyes are closed, you can still sense the light. You can still perceive the light, so try to perceive the light you can see with your eyes closed. And now shift your attention to your breathing. Try to be aware how the breathing makes you feel. And take one deep breath for me. Go back to your normal breathing. And just be aware of what breathing does to your body. Be aware of your chest or belly rising. Maybe even your shoulders are gently rising and lowering down with every inhale, every exhale. So now consciously lower down your shoulders. Relax your shoulders completely. Relax your jaw. Relax your eyebrows, your eyelids. And take one deep breath for me. Welcome to the practice. And slowly open your eyes. And we're going to start lying on the back. So you're going to just lie on the back and gently bring your knees to your chest very slowly. Good. And you're going to keep the right knee where it is. You're going to bring the right knee as close as you can to your chest and extend the left leg all the way to the floor. But the heel is not going to touch the floor, so you're going to keep the left heel a few centimeters off the floor, pointing the toes. And just keep pulling the right knee towards your chest and keep pulling the left heel, left tip toes forward. Take a deep inhale in here. And with the exhale, slowly exchange So bringing the left knee towards the chest and extending the right leg again. Right heel is not going to touch the floor. Point the toes, pulling the left knee towards your chest. One more time, we're going to do the same. We're going to change. So bringing the right knee towards your chest, extending the left leg. Nice. Feel free to have your eyes closed if you want. And one last time. Extend the right knee, left knee comes to the chest. Good. Now you will bring both knees to the chest. You will bring actually your thighs 90 degrees. So they will be 90 degrees with the floor. And you will bring your thighs 90 degrees. Your shin bones parallel to the floor, flex the toes towards you. Your hands come on the floor and you're gonna pull the knees towards the floor, just like this. Without using the hands, you're actively pulling the knees towards the floor. Imagine your knees won't touch the floor, yes. You're gonna end up in this weird pose where you look like you're gonna give birth to something. But stay with me. You can have your head on the floor, hands are on the floor as well, and keep pulling or pushing the knees towards the floor, opening the hips. Try to really pull them or push them down till the point it's kind of uncomfortable, till the point your legs are actually shaking. Keep flexing the toes towards the knees, hold it there. For 3, for 2, and 1, slowly bring them back to the chest. Good, nice. You can rock from side to side if it feels good. And we're gonna actually drop the left heel on the floor and bring right ankle on top of the left thigh. Flex the toes towards the knee again. And you're gonna grab either the inner thigh or even the left shin bone if you reach. At the same time, you're gonna be actively pushing the right knee forward. There you go. You can lift your head off the floor. So pushing the right knee away from you and pulling the left. You're holding either shin bone or the thigh from the bottom, pulling towards you. Hold. Keep flexing the right toes towards the knee. Holding for 3, for 2, and 1, slowly release. Left heel comes to the floor and we just switch. This time right heel comes to the floor. Left ankle on top of the left thigh, and again grabbing either from the bottom of the thigh or the shin bone, pulling the leg towards you, at the same time pushing the left knee away from you. Good. Keep flexing the left toes towards the knee. Nice. Hold in there. For 3, keep pushing the left knee away. For 2, and 1, slowly release. This is just a warm-up, very slow. You can shake your legs if you want. Good. And you're gonna rock forward, backwards. And we end up sitting. Nice. Legs come in front of you. And you're gonna actually spread the legs apart. Not the widest, just a little bit wider than the yoga mat. Try to keep the back as straight as you can. Your fingers come on the floor. And first we're gonna bring the left knee as close as you can to the left shoulder. So keep flexing the toes towards you, keep the back straight and bringing the left knee, flexing the toes towards the left shoulder. At the same time lifting the left heel up. Hold. For 3, for 2, and 1, slowly going down. Same thing with the right knee, lifting the right knee as close as you can towards the right shoulder. Flexing the toes, lifting the heel as high as you can. I know it's not very pleasant. Hold it there for 2, for 1, and slowly place it down. Nice. Good. Feel free to shake the legs if you need to, bend the knees. We'll go one more time. This time we will bring both of them at the same time. Flexing the toes and lifting. Keep the back as straight as you can. Bring the knees as close as you can to the shoulders. Flexing the toes, lifting the heels, hold. Yes, I know. Holding there for 5. Bring a little bit closer for 4. Lift the heels. For 3, keep the back straight. For 2, bring the knees even closer. 1.5. And 1 drop down. Good. Shake the legs. Well done, everybody. Nice. Let's slowly come into all fours. And you're gonna just step your right foot outside your right palm. Untuck the left toes. And sinking the hips as low as your body allows you to. So you can stay on your palms. If this is already too much, just try to really pull the hips towards the floor. Good. If you can, you will go all the way down to your elbows. Just try to look forward, not down. Try to keep your back straight and really push your chest forward. Good. Try to have closed mouth, breathing only with your nose. And again, with every exhale, sinking a tiny bit deeper. One more deep inhale. Deep exhale. Slowly push yourself up. Good. Bringing the knee back. Feel free to move your knee a little bit. Move your hip forward, backward, side to side. And this time we step the left foot outside the left palm. Untucking the right toes. Same thing. We'll be sinking the hips low. And if you can, you will come on your elbows. Both sides might feel very different. Both hips might be differently open. My left hip is more tight, so I can barely go to the elbows. Very tight. Good. Again, come back to your breathing. Few more deep breaths. Again, feel free to close your eyes. Bring all your attention to your hips. One last deep inhale. And deep exhale. Slowly bringing your knee back, and again, feel free to move your knee any direction you want. Move your hip. And you're going to tug your toes. We're going to tug our toes, come to the plank, or you can keep your knees on the floor if you cannot come to the plank, and push all the way into downward facing dog. Feel free to bend one knee at a time, moving the hip side to side, pushing the floor away with your palms, and bringing the chest as close as you can towards your feet. Good. With your next inhale, lift your right foot all the way towards the ceiling. Exhale, stepping the right foot inside, in between the palms. Good. Keeping the left knee off the floor, keeping it as straight as possible. And we're gonna come into high lunge. Your hands can come on your hips. Make sure your hips are level with the floor, parallel to the floor. And we'll just do a few pulses, going low, sinking low, going up. Good. Just tiny movements up and down, like you're on a trampoline. Good. Feel free to move your hips side to side as well. Really wake them up. And you're gonna open your arms to the sides, twisting your left heel to the side, comes to the floor, and we end up in a warrior two. Good. Make sure you're actively pushing right knee out. With the inhale, reaching forward with your right palm, saying hi to my plant. Exhale, taking your right arm over your head and leaning to the left. You can even lift your left palm to the air as well. Hold for 3, for 2, 1. Coming back to the center. Inhale, exhale, right elbow comes on the top of the right knee and extending
Left arm over your left ear, opening chest. Again, you got an option. Your right palm, your right hand or arm can come off the knee, holding it in the air for 3, for 2, and 1 comes back. Coming back to the warrior 2, the knee is still bent, still pushing outwards. I know it might be already burning. This time your hands come behind your back, interlacing your fingers, pushing them away from the back. And we're gonna sing low. Our right shoulder comes inside. Right shoulder comes inside the right knee and pulling the hands up. Hold. For 3. For 2, I know it burns. And 1, slowly extend the right knee. Whew. Coming all the way up. Good job. Inhale, extend the arms all the way up. Exhale, coming to the triangle pose, so right palm comes either to your shin bone or ankle or all the way to the floor, wherever you reach, and opening the left arm towards the ceiling. Try to open your chest. Keep the knees straight, grab the floor with your feet, with your toes. Look towards your left fingers, and we hold for 3, for 2, and slowly bending the knee, both hands come to the floor, and stepping into downward facing dog again. Good. Feel free to move your knees, 1 knee at a time. Good. And this time with your next inhale, left foot kicks all the way up. Exhale, left foot steps in between the palms. Good. Again, hands come on your hips. Try to level your hips with the floor, keeping the right knee straight. And again, we're gonna do a little bit pulsing, just to wake up the hips. Good. Feel free to move the hips side to side. Any movement that feels good. And again, opening the arms to the sides, twisting your right heel to the floor, ending up in a warrior 2 on this side. Actively pushing the left knee outwards. Good. With the inhale, reaching forward with your left hand. Exhale, taking your left arm over your head. Your left knee still stays bent. Again, your right palm can come off the leg, holding there for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, coming to the center. Left elbow comes on top of the left knee and reaching to the left with your right arm over your head. Again, optional if it feels good. If you can, lifting your left arm, both arms parallel to the floor, holding. 1 last deep inhale, and exhale, coming back to the warrior 2, knees still bent. Stay with me. Hands come behind your back, interlace the fingers, pull the hands away from your butt, from your back, and sinking your left shoulder inside the left knee, pushing the knee away with your left shoulder, holding there. Keep pulling the hands away from the back for 3. Good. For 2. And 1. Slowly extending the left knee. Good. With inhale, reaching up. Exhale, left hand. Come either to your shin bone, ankle, whatever it was on the other side. And extending the right hand towards the ceiling, coming into the triangle pose. Keep looking towards your right fingers. Again, breathing with your nose. Be aware of your breaths. Try to slow them down. And slowly release. Bending the knee, both hands come to the floor. Stepping into downward facing dog again. Bending 1 knee at a time. Pushing the floor away. Good. Keep pulling the chest towards your feet. And again, with your next inhale, right foot comes all the way up. And exhale, right foot steps outside. The right palm, left foot outside the left palm. And we end up in a deep squat in Malasana. Good. Make sure the knees are pointing same direction as your toes. You can actively push the knees out. I really like to incorporate this pose in every practice because it really feels good. Didn't feel good in the beginning. For many of you, maybe it doesn't feel good. But with time, the more you do it, the more your body opens, your hips open, your ankle mobility improves, your back muscles stretch, and it will become very comfortable. So keep pushing the knees out. Try to keep your back as straight as you can. Again, if you cannot sit so low, feel free to put something under your butt or lean against the wall, whatever works for you. Try to add some movement. You can actually put your fingers on the floor, and we're gonna lift the hips one heel at a time, sorry, and pointing the knees into the direction of your toes. Good. Good, this time. Your right hand grabs your left ankle. Your right shoulder comes inside your right knee or as much as you can, and pushing the opposite knee away with your left hand. Don't worry if you cannot go as deep as I am. Just go as much as you can. It's okay if you're only here and pushing the knee open, that's fine as well. And slowly coming back and going to the opposite side, grabbing the ankle, shoulder comes inside the knee or as close as you can, and pushing the knee away from you. Good. This feels really good in my lower back and in the hips as well. And slowly coming back. Now again, we're still staying here. Your hands come to the floor, and we're gonna sing. We're gonna keep both heels on the floor the whole time, and we're just gonna sink the knee as low as it can go. Maybe it's only here, that's fine. Maybe you can go all the way to the floor. Heel is still on the floor. And we go to the other side. Just a few times. Just testing the range of motion of our hips. Good. A few more. Nice. All right, that's good. You can reach your arms forward. And very slowly sit on the floor. Feel free to shake your legs. Extend the legs forward. You're gonna flex your feet, flex your toes towards you. You're gonna bring your left heel up. You're gonna bring the heel inside, the foot inside your left elbow, like this. And grab the foot, grab the whole leg like a baby. And just rock side to side. This feels very nice. And flex the toes. Just rocking from side to side. Very gently. And slowly. There you go. And same thing with the right foot. Right foot comes inside the left elbow. Grabbing the whole leg around the knee. And again rocking side to side. Good. Feels like I'm not holding my leg. I don't know what you feel like, but it's really weird. But very comfortable. Okay, release. And you can slowly find your way on your back. And again, bringing your knees towards your chest. Keeping the right knee where it is, extending the left foot, left leg all the way to the floor. And taking your right knee all the way to the left hand side. Extending your right arm to the right. Again, using your left hand only to keep the right knee in the position. You don't really need to pull it down. Turning your head to the right. Sucking your belly button towards the spine to create more space for the twist. slow down your breathing. Feel free to close your eyes and just relax. Try to bring your attention to your lower back, to your hips. And try to really relax them as much as you can. Take one last deep breath in here. And gently bring the knee back to the chest. Bringing the left knee to your chest and just switching the side. So right foot, right leg comes to the floor. Left knee comes to the right hand side on the floor, or as close to the floor as it can. Extending the left hand, left arm to the left. And relaxing in here as well, turning your head to the left. Sucking your belly button towards the spine. Bringing your attention to your lower back, to your hips. Notice how they feel right now. And just breathe. One last deep breath. And gently coming back. Sorry, that's my mic. Please come back to the chest, and you can very gently rock forward, backwards, all the way into the sitting position. Find your seat. Can be cross-legged seat or sitting on your heels, whatever feels better right now. And relax your hands on your knees and close your eyes. Take a few seconds of stillness to reflect your practice. Make sure you reflect how did the practice make you feel physically and mentally. Come back to your breathing. And take one deep breath with me. And slowly open your eyes. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste. Thank you all for being here with me, for watching this video, doing this practice with me. And I hope I see you in the next video again. Let me know if you liked it. Share with your friends, with your family, with anybody who might need it. And again, tag me on my Instagram. And I really hope I'm gonna see you in the next video. Have a beautiful day. Bye.